Once European explorers entered the forest in the early 19th century, the ancient trees found themselves being threatened with near extinction. The loggers' impact at first was limited due to the rugged terrain and the limited supplies they had to cut down the trees. However, with the development of new steam-powered saws, the logging intensified. Visitation soon greatly increased to a severe level with the invention of the automobile. Having visited the park for the first time in 2001, I did not see any remnants of the overuse of the park from previous years. I found myself instantly connected with the massive trees. They are the largest living things on Earth. I could not help but find myself wanting to do my part to preserve the magnificent forest for future generations. First, I knew I had to investigate to find out what threats the park was now facing and to understand how I could protect it.
This valley used to be able to see clear across it. My grandfather had a cattle ranch just above Springville, and as a child, it's hazy and foggy now. Before it was crystal clear.
Air quality is a big issue here in the park.
I've been coming here since 1974. It's gotten a lot worse in my opinion.
The ozone levels here in Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks are some of the worst that you'll find in any national park in the country.
In fact, a couple of years ago I took a backpacking trip, and the ozone was so bad that the smog is worse here than it is in Los Angeles, believe it or not.
If you want to talk about the things that happen outside the park boundaries that affect us, air pollution is one of the best examples.
Definitely the answer to this problem is people understanding what is causing pollution. Knowledge is definitely power, and the more people that understand, the more improvements we can make.
It's all education and connecting people.
My name is Annie Esperanza. I'm an air resources specialist. I've done air-related research and monitoring in the Sierra Nevada for 23 years. Something that someone does hundreds of miles away can affect these parks. One of the main pollutants that we are concerned about here in Sequoia and Kings Canyon is ozone. Ozone is not produced directly from cars or directly from a power plant. Ozone is a secondary pollutant, meaning that it needs chemicals to produce and it needs a catalyst. Okay, the formation of ozone in these parks is really a type of recipe. You need nitrogen oxides, you're going to need volatile organic compounds, you need sunlight, and you need heat. And when you have all four, you have ozone. What we have are levels that exceed state and federal health standards several days during the summer. And this park always is in first place, or what I like to describe mostly is we're in last place when it comes to the number of days that we exceed the health standard.
The park has power over its borders. So if you come in and you're going to be a hunter in the park, you're a poacher then, right? Because it's against the rules of the park. And we can take those people and put those people in jail, right? We have control within our borders. Well, we can't call down to Fresno and say, you guys can't drive today because you're killing our trees.
This is a ponderosa pine, one of the two sensitive tree species that we have here in this park to ozone damage. The yellowish that you see here on these needles is a direct result of being exposed to ozone. And the yellowish are the dead photosynthetic cells. Agriculture is one of the activities that affect these parks, whether they're plowing their fields, the stockyards, the pesticides they spray on their crops, and the fertilizers that they use. Agriculture is also the economic engine of the San Joaquin Valley. You just can't stop it. It's a gradual process, but there are several types of technology that's going to help the farmers, and we're going to encourage them to use those newer technologies. One of the things that we try to do is protect the ecosystems, but now we're realizing that boundaries aren't enough that protect national parks. It takes a little bit more than that. It takes us outreach to talk to other people who actually affect our park because of their actions several miles away.
We really believe in the educational programs, that getting the knowledge out about nature, about conservancy, about pure air, preserving the quality of the water is so important, and we can all make a difference.
It all adds up, yeah.
Yeah, it all adds up.
I know that it doesn't stop everything. You know, Los Angeles is still there, people are still rich, people are still thriving, people are still getting around, but it's better than it was. And so you can do stuff.
As I head back down the mountain, I leave with a sense of optimism, because I know what I can do to protect the trees for all to enjoy.